What makes your content exciting to watch? Now, there are different things that we're going to talk about today, but the first and the most important thing, if you want to create popular content, please don't overcomplicate. What I've noticed in my English language videos is that people are looking first for a magic pill, and second, they're not really looking for advanced content. For example, when I created a video, learn these 100 words that are 50% of the English language, and the words are very basic. A, the, you, I got millions of views across both of my channels. I posted that in English and in Russian. That's first a magic pill because people are like, wow, I'm gonna watch this, I don't remember, it's like 15-minute video, and I'm gonna learn 50% of the English language, which is true. There was a study conducted that proven that these words make up 50% of the English language, and it was also suitable for all the levels of English language. It was suitable for beginners, intermediate, and advanced people. And whenever I make niche content, like 50 advanced words in English, I tend to get less views because this content is a little overcomplicated. And I was talking to my mom the other day, who is pre-intermediate/intermediate in English, and I was like, Mom, why haven't you watched one of my videos where I talk about American versus British words? And she was like, you put words eraser and rubber on thumbnail and I don't really understand them. And when I don't understand something, I think it's not for me. I don't think this video was suitable for me. This is why I never watched it. And I was like, wow, this is such a big revelation. So if you're an expert in finance, for example, then the best video that would get you a million views would be how to invest $100 today. Or if you're making a video about cooking, your best video would be a 15-minute healthy recipe for dinner for 4 people. You know, something that is a magic pill and really easy to understand. This is your way to get to millions of people because they would feel related to your content. But there is one thing, there's one pitfall to remember. When you don't overcomplicate your content, you're making this trade-off between getting money and getting views. Because again, for example, let's take financial YouTube and financial blogging. If you go really deep into finances, you're probably reaching people who are already making money, who are ready to pay for your products, who are ready to invest thousands of dollars in your course, or they would click on your affiliate links and sign up with different investment companies. While if you're doing basic content and you're attracting people who are younger and making less money, they probably won't invest in your course, they won't be able to purchase your products. So there's always a trade-off, and this is why I mentioned Silicon Valley Girl is making more money than, for example, my Lingua Marina channel, because on Lingua Marina I have, almost 2 million people, but I appeal to a large audience. I don't really go into niche, into specifics. I try to create content that is for basic English learners. So they're mostly students, they're mostly school kids who don't have a lot of money to purchase my products, and therefore my CPM is lower, therefore my sales are lower. While Silicon Valley Girl, I create niche, but kind of niche content. I try to make it applicable to a lot of people, but of course business content is niche by itself. So that channel makes a lot more money because people are able to buy things, people are able to click on ads, and YouTube ends up paying more money. So it's always this trade-off. And I like both. That's why I have several channels with several strategies so I can test them. But if it's your first channel, I would start with niche topics and then grow bigger. This is what happened to my Russian channel. I started with like how to take GMAT, then I grew into the English language topic, and then I grew into lifestyle topic. That was like a pretty organic growth. The next thing, exciting content. People always want to see energetic people. They don't want to see tired people. And sometimes I have these days when I just don't want to talk, I don't want to record things. Mostly happens on weekends, and I feel like I just want to scroll through my Instagram feed and rest. And this is the day when I don't force myself to do anything. And it's okay if you skip 1 week of content, although it's great to have a routine and we're going to talk about it. But if you don't feel like filming a video, don't film it. If you feel like you're, maybe I want to film a video, then have some coffee, go to the gym for 15 minutes, put on makeup if you're a girl, or dress up and see how you feel. Sometimes those small rituals actually get you in the mood and you're like, yes, I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I just need to start filming in order to get this energy flowing because filming videos, talking to people just takes a lot of your energy, and when I'm filming, I'm getting it back just because I'm talking to you. So, you just need to get in the mood, but don't film if you don't feel like filming. You need to be genuine. We already talked about sharing your stories. This is your way to be genuine. It's okay to admit your mistakes. If you made an ad about a company that wasn't a good company, it's great to, make a video that, guys, I'm sorry, I didn't check the company. People would appreciate your honesty, and they would actually trust you more. Yes, there would be people who would hate you, but haters always hate. They would always say like, oh, why didn't you check? You're making money on us, dislike, unsubscribe. But you would always have those people. So, but being genuine, remember, true fans, this is how you get them, by being genuine. Mistakes are okay. If you watch my videos, sometimes I sneeze while recording, sometimes something happens, and we just created a different format how we still leave those mistakes in my videos, like we make this black and white kind of thing, and people see that I'm a regular person. I'm not a robot who's creating like perfect content. I can sneeze, I can make mistakes, and it's fine. And again, this is a part of you being genuine with your followers. So mistakes are okay. Just think of a way to present them, or maybe laugh at them. Visuals. It's always good to look good in the frame. This is why I invested in a studio. Let me show you my setup. You've probably seen it in the videos. It didn't take a lot of money. I bought these for like $100. I bought this for like $160 on wayfair.com. Books and some stuff that just helps me keep the frame exciting. Because if I was just recording my videos in front of white wall, people wouldn't get the feel that they are here in the room with me. So I try to make my studio look beautiful. I make sure the lighting is good. I actually use the window light right now, which is pretty decent. Dressing up, bright colors help a lot. Makeup helps a lot. Being energetic in general helps a lot. Credibility. If you're recording a course about YouTube, having some credibility in the background helps as well. So those details, they actually matter. Exciting content has a lot of details to it. Sometimes I use episodes from movies to illustrate what I'm saying. Like, for example, if I'm teaching people some phrase in English, I would use like a 3-second episode from a movie to illustrate how native speakers use it. And I use a website called getherun.io for that. Really helps. We're going to talk about copyright later in this video. And if you want to illustrate something, these tend to be okay. And engagement is also a very important component to exciting content. And instead of just asking them like, subscribe and like this video, maybe you could ask them a question. People like to talk about themselves, people like to give advice, people like to show they're smart. You can ask them like, hey guys, could you watch this video once again and find a mistake that I've made between minute 5 and 7, for example. Give them a task if you're teaching them a language. Or you can ask them to share something they've encountered, like if you're sharing a recipe, ask them to share their recipes. Or if it's just a random video, ask them where they're from and how old they are, where they're watching your video from. Like, people love to share this information. Always keep them engaged, but be genuine about engaging them. Don't just ask random questions that have no relation to the video. And if you're not interested in hearing their answers, don't ask that. And it's good to reply to comments and like those comments. Another thing, music, background music is also important. You can use iMovie for that to add your music. It shouldn't be too loud. It should be copyright free. If you're editing with iMovie, I would say it's 4 to 7% in terms of volume. It just should be there to make content more exciting to watch. Another great way how I tell people to subscribe to my channel is when I make like 6 biggest mistakes in English that you make, and one of the mistakes would be not subscribing to my channel, because I release English language videos weekly, and they should really help you with studying and improving your language.